Hi BookTube, it's Gina. Happy Friday. I am in such a good mood today because, well, for one, it's Friday. For two, I have a bunch of fun books to share with you. But three, and most fun of all, is I just bought our concert tickets for the Kiss End of the Road tour. I know they've been on this End of the Road tour for a long time, but I really do think this is going to be their final hurrah. These guys are getting up there in age. So we booked some tickets for the concert in November, and I'm very excited about that. It's going to be so much fun. So I just had to share that with you because it's making me really happy today. And let's talk about the books. So I'm reading a few things right now. And I finished a couple books this week that I wanted to talk to you about. So the two books that I finished, I read one for middle grade March, which is The Time of Green Magic by Hilary McKay. Look at that cover. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is a middle grade book. I read this one for middle grade March. This is about two families, a mother with children, a father with children who blend together and go to live together in this rather creepy but large and exciting house. And I really enjoyed this book. The writing style of Hilary McKay, I really enjoyed. She's got a really beautiful lyrical writing style. I really loved the story and the part of the blending of the families and them getting used to living together and coming together as a family. The magical realism of the house felt a little bit like an afterthought to me, so that part didn't work quite as well, but I still really enjoyed this book for middle grade March. Look, you can see there's this big, huge cat-like animal in the background. Really fun, really fun story. And then I also finished Battles at Thrashscreen by Miss Reed, and I love this. This is the book 4 in the Thrashscreen series that I am doing a reread of this year. My plan was to read one book a month since there are 13 in the series. I'm one ahead now, and I'm trying to stop myself from starting book 5 so I don't get too far ahead. But I'm also just fine to enjoy it and read it as I feel like it. I don't necessarily need to stretch it out all year. But this is such a fun and cozy and relaxing story. The battle that they're talking about, well, there's a couple of battles, but the main one is the rector decides that he wants to redo the churchyard, which would mean moving some headstones and flattening out some of the earth humps. And the town just does not like that at all. It's a battle. That's my kind of battle. Isn't that just like the nicest thing? And of course, it has a happy ending because it's Miss Reed. And even though sometimes sad things happen, there's a very sad thing that happens in this book. It's still a very wonderful and cozy tale. And I just love these covers so much. So those are the two books that I finished this week. And then I'm currently working on, for my Mammoth, for March of the Mammoths, I'm reading A Woman of Substance by Barbara Taylor Bradford. I just got into, all right, the writing style of this is a little bit, it's all right. It's not super great. I'm trying to see where I left off because I'm actually reading this on my Kindle because of course it's a chunker, and it starts out in the present and then it goes back in time to the main character, I think, when she's young. And so I just got to that part, which is, it's always a little bit jarring when the time change first happens and you go from one timeline to another. But I am still working on this. And then for my mystery, for March Mystery Madness, I am currently working on A Quiet Life in the Country by T.E. Kinsey. I love this cover. I'm loving this story. This is really funny because it is Lady Hardcastle, who is the wealthy lady who moves to the country in this big house with her maid Flo. And at first I thought the lady was a little snarky with her maid. I was like, gosh, she's not very nice to her. And then her maid called her something like, what did she call her? She called her tiny aging lady or something really funny. And I was like, okay, they have a cute relationship where they kind of poke fun at each other a little bit. And I just thought it was really cute. And I'm about, let's see, I am on page 123 of this one out of 246. So finish this one up this weekend. I'm really liking this. I think I'm gonna have to decide what to pick up next for middle grade March and for March Mystery Madness, because this one will be done soon. So I will pick up something else for those. I'm also currently working on Martha's Vineyard, Isle of Dreams by Susan Branch. I love this book. I love Susan Branch. Have you read anything by her? She just has the coziest, most nice, chatty, personable style. It's all written in hand writing. There's pictures, and she's talking about her divorce and how she has to just get away, and she goes to Martha's Vineyard for really just a getaway, and she ends up buying a house and staying, and I think she still lives there. I don't think she still lives in the same house, but I don't know that I will finish this in March because I'm just kind of puttering through it, but it's just so beautiful. I'm loving this. And then lastly, another fun one, I am reading The Man in Lower 10 by Mary Roberts Rinehart. I'm reading this as a buddy read with my friend Kevy at Say Kevy, who I will link down below. I love Kevy's channel, and she loves Mary Roberts Rinehart, and so I'm super excited. She's sending me all kinds of fun background information and intro information on the edition that she's got. So it's really making the reading experience so enjoyable. I'm only about, let's see, I'm also reading this on my Kindle, and I think I just finished chapter 3. So I'm not very far along in this, but I love this. I do love this edition, even though I'm not actually reading this one. Look at this, fun illustration. This one is, she slipped the torn sheet under my broken arm and tied it securely. There has been a murder, so this is going to be a fun murder mystery, I think. So that is me for March Mystery Madness, March of the Mammoths, and Middle Grade March, all of which I'm loving. I just wish I could read more. I have to admit, this month, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I've been watching a lot of TV, and my brain has had a hard time focusing on reading a lot. So I can't really use the excuse that I don't have time to read, because I do. I just haven't been able to focus. It's been one of those months where I'm kind of all over the place. So I'm hoping that I can manage to get myself back in and get some reading done, because I'm really having a fun month. So hope you're all having a good reading month too. Let me know what you're reading down below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.